Welcome back. So today's vlog is a continuation of my week of trying to get stuff done before I leave for a conference next week. First up, today I'm reading some articles that someone will be presenting at my lab meeting shortly. It's a collection of discussion pieces about the validity of research and whether lab-based experiments can be generalizable to the real world. It's a pretty interesting topic and I'm looking forward to the discussion. Also, there's works being done to the facade of the building, and it looks like today they're working on my side. I got a bit lucky as I could escape to my lab meeting just as they started to work on my window. And after my lab meeting, my big task for today was to figure out how to run, interpret, and report some particular analyses for my study that I'm working on. They're only going to the supplement, but I'm doing them as a sort of robustness check for my results, as it's possible that a reviewer might comment on that. I have been struggling to figure it out. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is correct. There's not too much information on this type of analysis, and the examples that are given, they don't really seem to apply to my data, and I'm always really skeptical about my code. And after lunch, I had to run to help with the setup of an overflow space for a psychology lecture, which I don't think ended up actually being used by anyone, but it gave me a chance to leave my desk and stretch my legs. Now, back on my desk, I switched up to working on my conference talk. I already gave this talk at a local conference, so most of the slides were done, but I did collect an additional sample, so I need to edit the talk to include the new results. I also wanted to figure out a way I can present the results in a way that they're not too repetitive and boring for the audience. I got a good idea during my meeting to just have a summary of what replicated and what didn't, and after starting on these slides, I made a list of last touches needed to finalize this talk. And it was soon 6 o'clock and time for my Zumba class. Can I just say how much I love Zumba? I really wouldn't be able to do cardio any other way. Okay, this isn't the best angle, but whatever, I'm leaving the house soon. So yeah, it's Wednesday today, and I've just been helping organize replacement classes for the subject that I'm helping with the coordination and admin, and yeah, I think I might still need to do a bit of work. But what I'm going to do now is go to the post office to collect a parcel. I think this is the last day that I can collect it. It's a bit annoying because I haven't got any notification that they tried to deliver this parcel. And then yeah, the plan for today, I'm going to stay home because I want to work on the presentation for the conference, and then hopefully start analyzing the data for the poster that I'm going to be making for the conference as well. I decided to leave the draft until after I get back. I've already spent so much time on this, and I think it will need like a full week of me working on it in order to get it ready for submission. And yeah, I don't think I've talked about this yesterday, but it was really good to catch up with my supervisor to talk about the mistake. I think it turns out it's not that big of a deal as I thought. In like, if anything, it makes some results that we found a bit more consistent with the sort of unexpected personality predictor that we found in the second study. Because that's something that doesn't replicate across both studies, there's no need for me to spend too long talking about it. So I can just leave it at that it's an ambiguous finding that we just need to do more research and more replications in order to see whether this effect holds. Also, as for my complicated analysis that is not even meant to go in the main section, it turns out that I have a completely different idea of what I was meant to do with that analysis, which makes sense because this is why I couldn't find any information on how to actually find the thing that I want using this analysis. Now what I have to do is a little bit more simpler, so I don't feel like it will weigh on my mind when I'm at the conference. But yeah, I'm still hopeful to work on it, but I definitely need to put it to the side for now, as I really need to get going on the talk and the poster. It was a bit surreal walking outside today to find that Melbourne had seemingly gone into autumn overnight. I was just dying of heat 2 days ago, and now it's chilly, gloomy, and filled with orange colours. Yeah, it's crazy how the building just keeps the weather from 2 days ago, which was 35. I think yesterday was a good 24 degrees. So it's still quite stuffy, even though outside is just over 20. But anyway, I got a coffee and a little egg tart. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm really bad for buying coffee and little snacks out, especially when I'm at uni, so I definitely shouldn't be doing this whilst I'm working from home. But I had a tough week and I just wanted a little reward for myself. Anything to motivate me. Yeah, it's been a tough week and I feel like I haven't really had a lot of time to myself, a lot of time to just kind of enjoy life. So these are the little things that I buy in order to make this week a little bit less hard. But anyway, my package came from iherb, so yeah, I'm going to do a little unboxing. Okay, so I got this hair mask. Bella's very curious about this. It's a Jamaican black castor oil mask. So yeah, I'm hoping to just invest a bit more into my hair care because I feel like I'm not putting in enough effort for the length that it is. And then hopefully this is something that will just help keep my hair a bit more healthy. And then I got these hair, skin and nails gummies as well. I'm currently trying to see whether this actually does anything. Apparently biotin and collagen is really good for your hair, skin and nails. So yeah, let's see if this works. And then next I've got like a heel moisturizer as well. I think this is really good for winter. So yeah. And the next thing, I just got some melatonin. So apparently you can't get melatonin in Australia without a prescription. I'm mainly gonna use this in order to try and sleep on the plane because I can't for the life of me sleep on planes, and I'm kind of scared about taking a 14-hour flight if I can't sleep on the plane. Next thing I've got is this BB cream. It's got 42 SPF, which is pretty high, I think, for a BB cream that I've seen so far. And yeah, I just really like, I pretty much wear this every day. This is like my holy grail BB cream. I think it just blends with your skin really well, and I like how it's also very light, so it's really good for every day. I just love how Bello just flooped, because he wants to be the center of attention, don't you, Bello? Yeah. Okay, I feel like I haven't had time to get started because I'm still sorting out the replacement class issues. Yeah, they're not really issues, it's just like it's taking a while to like add students to a section. Then I found out that for some reason I can't make a page that they should be seeing visible. I think I'm listed on the site as a staff but not as the coordinator that can like edit things. So yeah, I've been sorting that out, and it's a bit annoying because I also have a tutor briefing to go to. So these are basically meetings about the upcoming lab, and it's basically to go through the content that we'll be delivering and just some information about what activities we should run and what information we need to cover. And I think that runs for about 2 hours. Sometimes we finish earlier, but lately that hasn't been the case. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating. So yeah, I think I still have around 6 or so minutes until the meeting starts, so I think I might just chill out. I was hoping to work on my talk in the background of the meeting, but the most I could manage was my emails. On the same page. After the briefing ended at 3, I was finally able to start working on my talk. There was a lot of small, easy fixes on my talk to-do list, but it was still really rewarding to tick these off. I was a bit antsy about not being able to work on my PhD related work for most of the day, but I'm finally happy to see some progress on this talk. Okay, it's almost 5 o'clock now and I'm pretty much done with the presentation. I really just need to share my code and data and create a QR code so that people can access the materials if they're interested, which I was going to do a bit later because I still need to clean my code. But yeah, I'm so happy that it took me a lot less time than I expected. So I think I might just run through it today a couple of times just to make sure that it's under time. And then every day until the conference, I will just do a couple of practice runs because I need to memorize the presentation in order to present it like a normal human being. Hi, my name is Yana, and today I'll be presenting a study from my PhD looking at associations between personality and meditation. So meditation refers to a wide range of training techniques that's used to alter states of consciousness. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock and I think I'm done for today. I didn't get to analyze the data for the poster, but we'll definitely need to do that tomorrow. Yeah, I could just eat rice and kimchi all day long. I wonder if there's a limit as to how much kimchi you can eat in a day, because yeah, I feel like I'm eating obscene amounts of it. Yeah, so I'm back here. I was thinking maybe it's a bit much to just stare at a screen all day, but I actually, for once in a long time, feel like editing. So I think I'm gonna take any little bit of motivation that I have, and run with it for a while now. My YouTube channel has been in a bit of a identity confusion, and I felt a bit uninspired to create, but I've been really thinking lately about what I want to do and what I want to get out of making YouTube videos. So I think, yeah, that's kind of inspired me to finish editing what I have in the pipeline and try and see if I can take my channel to somewhere where I want it to be. Probably not gonna like completely change what I'm doing, but I think, yeah, I want to branch out into more sort of lifestyle, documenting my like creative projects rather than just solely focusing on PhD work. I feel like I don't want my life to be consumed by the PhD, so that whatever I'm doing in my free time is also PhD related. So yeah, you might see a bit of a step back from that kind of content, but not completely removed as well, because I think part of showing my life is also showing what I'm doing for most of the day, which is a PhD. But yeah, so that's been my thinking on this topic for a while now. So yeah, still a bit uncertain, but we'll see. Thursday, I was back at uni. I had a seminar on meta-analysis methods in the morning, and then I worked on analyzing the data for my conference poster. It was just more of sitting at my desk for the entire day, so I'm gonna spare you the details and skip to Friday. And today I got a bit more dressed up as I was going to a drinks event hosted by the Psych Grad Student Club. My bigger task today was to finish making my conference poster, which is basically there. I now just need to print it. So the rest of my day ended up getting a bit derailed as I was roped into helping out with carrying things to the event, and I forgot to take any footage. So with this, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.